Hey guys, Austin here with the day after the Oilers' 4-1 victory over the Nashville Predators. With the victory, Edmonton extends their win streak to 16 games. They are just the third team in NHL history to ever accomplish that feat, joining the 2016-17 Columbus Blue Jackets and the 1992-93 Pittsburgh Penguins, who won 17 in a row, and the Oilers will have an opportunity to tie that record on February 6th against the Vegas Golden Knights. But before we get into all of that, and we get into the actual game and players that I want to talk about, first thing I want to say is, one, thank you guys so much for this recent support. The last 2 weeks, we've increased our subscriber count by over 500, and it's almost overwhelming, but I just wanted to say thank you. If you're new to the channel, the day after is basically just a segment where I record a video the day after an Edmonton Oilers game, and it's just more of a formal sit-down discussion. I'm in front of the camera. We just kind of get to interact a little bit. I will present questions or feedback, and then you guys can just let me know things down in the comment section. That's kind of how we roll here. I feel like I'm still kind of just winging it at this point. Again, I never expected the type of growth the channel has experienced. So for Oilers fans and hockey fans in general, I do want to thank you very much. But in saying that, let's get into the Oilers 4-1 win. Now, as I mentioned, the win streak was extended to 16 games. So the first player I want to talk about is Zach Hyman, who scored his 30th goal of the season. That is 30 goals heading into the All-Star break. I don't remember the last time an Oiler accomplished that wasn't McDavid or Draisaitl. So that is phenomenal for Zach Hyman. Somehow he's not an all-star. Not sure what happened with the fan vote. I don't know if we let him down. I don't know if it was rigged. I'm going to say it was rigged though. Just kidding. It probably wasn't rigged. Probably. Zach Hyman, though, we absolutely love the way he plays, and I love everything he's brought to the team. I've mentioned in previous videos, I truly did think that contract would not age well based on his play style. I have been proven completely wrong, and I'm very happy to eat all the crow on that. Now, the next player I want to talk about is Corey Perry. He made his debut against Nashville yesterday, and I thought he played pretty good. He set up Holloway in front in the first period. Holloway wasn't expecting the pass. Ryan McLeod ended up getting a couple chances from it. I thought Corey Perry's game was quiet, but it was effective. He does look slow out there, but that's to be expected based on his age, his play style, and he's never been a fast skater. But overall, I was pretty happy with Corey Perry's play. I liked that third line of Holloway, McLeod, and Perry. Now, when I'm talking about that line, I did want to bring up that Dylan Holloway for the 9-day break. He doesn't quite get a vacation. He was loaned to the Bakersfield Condors. It sounds like the organization wants him to keep playing games, continue to stay in game shape because of the amount of time that he lost. So he'll be down in Bakersfield for the next week or so until Edmonton is back on the ice after their extended all-star vacation break here. Next player I wanted to talk about is Stuart Skinner. So we all know how good he's been playing lately. He's won his last 12 games, but in his last 18 games, he is 16-2-0. He has a 1.72 goals against average, and he has a 937 save percentage. He is putting up like Dominic Hasek in his prime type numbers lately. Stuart Skinner, if he did not have the October that he had, we would be talking about him in the Vezina conversation. And I'm not even being hyperbolic when I say that. He is playing Vezina caliber hockey right now. The only goalie that is playing better than him in terms of just raw stats is Connor Hellebuck. But if you look at the goals saved above expected, which is an analytics stat for goaltenders, basically it takes expected goals into consideration with goalies. He's at plus 20 goals saved above expected in his last 18 games, which ranks first in the entire NHL. I'm very curious to see how sustainable this is for Skinner. I did make a video on Stuart Skinner last week asking, is it sustainable? I do think it is, especially with the way Edmonton has been playing in front of Skinner as well. I feel like it allows him to make the saves that he needs to, and we're not giving up as many of those like grade A chances. So he's not having to, slide across his crease, the lateral plays nearly as much. We're not giving up nearly as much in terms of odd man rushes. Skinner is able to get set for most shots that he faces, and he's looked very comfortable lately. So I'm very happy for Stuart Skinner. So with those players out of the way, the next thing I wanted to talk about is the 9-day break. Obviously, on my channel, on game days, I do a pregame report. and then I do a post-game debrief, and then the next day I do my day after episodes like this, and then that's kind of just how it rolls. I do different episodes, different videos in between. I've recently been doing power rankings. That's going to be a weekly thing. But because there is 9 days where Edmonton does not play, I will not be able to do pregame reports. I will not be able to do postgame debriefs. So my question to you guys and gals and everyone else, what do you want to see? What kind of content do you want to see? What do you want to see me putting out there? Now, I still will be uploading daily. I already have some ideas and I already have some videos in the works. They're in the pipeline. Some is already in the editing room. But in terms of other content, I'm really curious what you want to see. One thing that I am curious about, and I'm going to put a poll out there as well, but because you're watching this video right now, I was going to ask, how would you feel about podcast style episodes, either weekly or bi-weekly? Obviously, I can't just do a podcast by myself. I'm going to be looking and reaching out to collaborate with other creators and other hockey people so that it's not just me talking into the microphone for over an hour, because I don't know how I could even do that. But because this channel is called Austin Hockey and not Austin Oilers, I did want to expand the content just a little bit outside of just Edmonton. I know most of the viewers here are here for Oilers content, and that it will continue obviously throughout the season and playoffs and off season. Like, I'm an Oilers fan, right? Like, huge Oilers fan, same as you, but I am also kind of like the Steve Dangle like podcast guys, the SDPN, where they're all Leafs fans, but they have their podcasts. They like to talk all things hockey. I just love hockey in general. I love the whole sport. I love talking everything about it. I love it, right? So if I can expand content just a little bit outside of just Oilers as well, I'm curious to know if you would embrace that. If you don't like that, it's totally okay. I get it. Just leave your feedback down in the comment section. Very curious what you guys want from me moving forward. Next thing I wanted to bring up, because you guys are the ones supporting the channel right now, and I am presenting questions to you. We're almost at 1,500 subscribers, and when we get there, I'm thinking of for my milestone video for that, I'm thinking of doing like a Q&A, something where I'll put out a video or I'll put out something where you can ask me any question you want, like literally any kind of question, and then I will make a video response. Just kind of, I can talk about my. If you want to know about my life, I can talk about what inspired me to become a YouTuber, that sort of thing. If that's something that you want to see for the 1,500 milestone, again, just let me know in the comment section below. Very curious what you guys want to see from me moving forward. I'm happy to just keep providing the Oilers content as well, and I'm happy to provide daily uploads as well. It's been a lot of fun. It's only been 2.5 months or so since I started making videos. As I mentioned earlier, sometimes it's a little overwhelming, but your guys' support has been incredible. Your positivity has been infectious, and I could not be more thankful. I just wanted to say that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for your support lately. Now, I guess I'll just kind of wrap things up. This one's a bit more brief than my usual day after videos. So if you guys like the video, make sure you hit like. If you really liked it, make sure you hit subscribe. And I will see you guys very soon. I will have a power rankings video tomorrow, which will be Monday. And then we'll see what kind of content we start producing after that for the Oilers break. But thanks again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.